We finna go live. We finna go live, man. This is my show, A Hood's Perspective. I'm your host, Mark Christmas, aka Mark Essence, aka whatever motherfucking name you know how to say. And at my show, it's all about just the hood's perspective, man. You can't fake that. You can't fake what's going on in the hood and what niggas is talking about. You can't fake that, man. And today we gonna talk about, cause you know, I like to incorporate music and whatever's going on, but today we gonna talk about our Columbus music scene and what niggas is talking about. Well, I'm not gonna say we gonna talk about our Columbus scene. We just gonna talk about what we listening to in Columbus right now. You know, this is what we listening to, man. This is what I'm gonna talk about because there's been a lot of shit going on. I mean, it's not really a lot of shit going on. I ain't gonna say it like that, cause it ain't been no beef. Actually, it's been a lot of peace and love in the streets between the underground hip hop rap world or the rap niggas or whatever you want to call it. I haven't been seeing no type of beef or no issues, and I've been seeing a lot of niggas collaborating, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, man. You know, I don't know why people think you gotta spread negativity and all of that just because it's rap or it's hip hop. Like hip hop and rap and shit like that, that shit originated from circumstances. You know? So it's like I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Like this shit got created. It came from it came from the hood, basically. It was some hood shit, man. And niggas was just reporting live from the hood. That's all it is. You just reporting live from the hood. It's just about what you see, what you involved in, what you do. It's some street shit. It's some street shit for real. It come from the streets. And now I guess they didn't commercialize some shit so much and they made everybody think that they could do the shit. You know, when it originated, then that it was evolving, everybody couldn't be a rapper. And now that everybody can call themselves a rapper, you got a lot of shit that ain't rap out here. That's the simplest way for me to put it. It's a lot of shit that niggas is doing and it's not rap. It's not hip hop. It's music. It's a form of music. But you know, like you can't claim some shit. That's just like with anything, man. And that's why people get offended because it's like, man, if you don't know what you're talking about, bro, you can't claim this. That go for gangs. That go for anything that you involved in, man. You can't fake like you something that you not. You know, like it used to be requirements like this rap shit. It's like a sport almost. Like, you know, like it used to be like this. You got your athletes, your football players, basketball players, baseball players, your actors, actresses, and then you got your artists, your musicians. Then you got your different genres, you know. Now, can a motherfucker just pop up and be like, oh, I'm a country singer? Can they just do that? Or can a motherfucker just pop up and be like, just any type of genre of music? Can a motherfucker just pop up and say it without having the proof that that's what you do? And then if you claim that you are something, a motherfucker might want to test you and ask you some questions or just test you some kind of way and see if you really about that. I mean, see, it used to be like with the whole rap thing, everybody couldn't say they was a rapper. Just like every nigga can't say he's a basketball player or a football player. Because if you do, look, put it like this. This homie told me when I was living in Atlanta, man, his name was Street. This nigga's name was Street. And, you know, he had an operation going on, you know. He sold DVDs and shit at the gas station, but you know what I'm saying, there was more to it with that. But you know, he had his shit together to where you come get a CD and you might, you know, put it like this, man. The nigga had his shit together. But people notice me like I'm from the city. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. So when I travel a lot, when I go places, people, I don't know if they realize or notice that, oh, that nigga ain't from here, or what's that nigga about, or that nigga look like he about something, or he look like a bitch ass nigga. I don't know what it is, but people recognize that I'm not from there. So, you know, and me being from where I'm from, I know what's up. You feel me? Like niggas say, if you could make it in New York, You can make it anywhere, for real, for real. If you can make it in Columbus, Ohio, you can make it anywhere in the world. You could go anywhere. If you good here, you probably gonna be good wherever. If you're not good here, you're probably not gonna be good wherever. You know, so that's a nice way to measure your realness or your gangster or whatever you want to call it. Like, nigga, how do people treat you that's around you? And then when you go other places, how do people treat you? That's how you know. You can't fake it. But back to what Street said. Street told me, because we got real cool. You know, we ended up getting real cool. And that became one of my homies. Like, and then the thing about Atlanta is, the people that live there, a lot of them's not from there. Kind of like here. That's why I could fuck with it on that level, because like here, you got niggas from everywhere. Or you got niggas that was from everywhere and then they moved here at one point, then they grew up here or whatever. Out there, it's the same. Like, I had some homies out there that I fuck with heavy from Chicago. I had some niggas I fuck with heavy from Mississippi. I had some niggas I fuck with heavy. I mean, it's niggas from everywhere, but this particular nigga, I think he was from Alabama, actually. I think Street was from Alabama. And Street told me, he said, yeah, man, you know, if a nigga doing his thing, it's gonna show. Or whatever a nigga's about, it's gonna show. You can't fake it. It's gonna show, bro. Like, whatever you about, it's gonna show. So when you come across some other niggas that's, you know, about that type of shit or whatever, they're gonna know. Real recognize real. That's where them sayings come from. Real recognize real. And that's what he was saying. Like, it's gonna show, man. Like, whatever you say you're about, oh yeah, I wanna know what you're about, so then I can see if that's what you're about. Like, I'ma ask you first, then I'ma see what you're about from your actions. That's how real niggas judge you. It's all about how you move. You know? And so that's what Street said. That's what Street told me. And that was probably in like 2012, 2013. It's 2019 now. And Street told me that. And we was in Riverdale, Georgia, over there at the gas station. We was on, what street was that? I can't remember, man. We was in Riverdale though, like by College Park. We was in Riverdale, right? Like the street over. Like Old Nat was over here. Then we was on the other street by the airport. I can't remember. But it's a store over there. And that nigga used to get it in, man. And he told me one thing I'll never forget. He said, whatever you about, it's gonna show. You don't have to say nothing for real. Cause the nigga's gonna peep you. When you pull up or when you walk up or when you roll up, motherfuckers is gonna peep you and they gonna size you up one way or another. So my whole thing is, don't be a fake ass nigga, man, because people can see right through that shit. You know, people can see right through that shit. And speaking of that, now let me go back into this thing, what I was saying. Cause like I said, a lot of people, they just say they shit now. You know, they just pop up and just pop off with shit now. They don't necessarily have to really be good at it or none of that shit. So let me tell you right now what it is. It's two types of rappers. Well, first of all, it's two types. Well, it's a lot of different types of niggas. But when it comes to this rap shit, it's two types of rappers. You got motherfuckers that bout that shit. That's one. You got the rappers that's bout that shit they saying, or they bout that shit that they talking because they seen it and they lived it. Then you got the second type of niggas, which is the what I don't want to say wannabe rappers or make believe niggas that come up with shit in their head and then they put it down. That's the difference. You got niggas that lived it, niggas that seen it, niggas that did it, and then you got these niggas over here. I don't know what to call these motherfuckers in this hand right here, because I go with this side. I don't know what to call this hand over here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, or I put it in this hand because, yeah, I'm going to put it in this hand. I don't know what to call these motherfuckers over here. I go with this one. And these over here, this one, I don't know what to call it. Like, if you know what I'm talking about, I don't know. This don't have nothing to do with age, because I got nephews and my sons and stuff. They know what good shit is. Like, and my son is just turned 11. My nephews is 10, 9, and all ages, 13, 14, 15. So it's not really about the age. It's all about what type of nigga you are. Like if you listen to a lot of this side, more than likely you identify more with these type of niggas. If you listen to more of this side, then you're more probably like these type of niggas. So like I said, it's two types of niggas. Basically, you know, it comes down to, I don't want to say real and fake because, you know, some motherfuckers be like, oh, it's an art, it's this, it's that. See, that type of shit didn't used to be said. Like, nigga, either you are or you ain't. You can't, it's no in between. You know, either you bout this shit or you ain't, nigga. That's just what it is, just with the world, period. Let me. So, yeah, so it's two types of rappers. And like I said, now anybody can allow themselves to say that they're a rapper. See, before this last two new eras, these last two new game changes came into play, before this shit happened where niggas was like, oh, I'm a rapper, or I do this. You couldn't do that. You had to be allowed or chosen by your area, like your hood or your set or your motherfucking wherever you know, them niggas is who say, oh yeah, bro, you got it. It wasn't like, because if you try to say that you do that, niggas like, oh, let me hear something. They want to hear that. And then when you spit your flames, is it flames or is it lame? And they're going to tell you. And they're going to be like, hell nah, nigga, you weak as fuck. You trash, nigga, you booty juice. Cheeks. You can't do that shit, bro. And they will not let you rap. They wouldn't let you rap. Now, I don't know what type of friends you got out here. That's what type of niggas is like, oh yeah, bro, that's it. That's they're on this side. Because the real, they're not going to do that. The real side, they're not going to be like, oh yeah, man, that shit sweet, blah, blah, blah. They're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you that. They're going to be like, man, that shit trash. Or you might not know. I don't know. They're going to laugh at your motherfucking ass one way or another. They're going to laugh at you. Either it's going to be in your face, behind your back. You're going to hear about it later. I don't know how that shit goes. Because I don't fuck with them type of people. See, my niggas, I've been doing this music thing for a long time. And I like honest people around me, man. And my brother, when I was coming up, I've been doing this shit. I'll go ahead and reveal it because I'm doing it. This is a 20-year anniversary of Versatility, the yellow tape. If you've been around long enough, you know what I'm talking about. It's a yellow tape. It came out at the fair in like 1999. That was my first shit. I was like 12 years old or something like that. And we was out there with it. You know, and there was not a lot of niggas out that say they rap. Like when I was rapping, let me see, in 99, I don't know who was rapping in the city. I know it was Columbus Mob niggas. It was these niggas named Basic Element, which then turned into Fly Union or Fly.U. It was niggas named Spirit. They was hot. I'm talking about in 99. Now, if you was rapping in 99, then shit, then tell me. Then I'll tell you if I remember. Then it was Crisis, which turned into be, well, I don't know if this was 99, but this was around the area. Crisis, which is now Young Wise. Wallaby, I remember he was out. And Q Nemesis. Them is the names that I know that was out around that time. If I'm not mistaken, because it's hard for me to remember, but all I know is how many niggas that I just named. There's like a handful of niggas. Or maybe two hands. Also, now it's unlimited. It's unlimited amount of niggas, man. It's unlimited amount of niggas, which is cool. I mean, shit. I don't have to be the one and only or nothing like that because as time went on, more niggas have popped. You know, and the city, like, let me think. Because I dropped in 99. I dropped in 99 on some local underground, you know, nigga ordained MC. Like, nigga, I was doing it. Then motherfuckers was like, we feeling it. I kept going. Motherfuckers was like, and I put a comment. I had a comment hotline on my shit. Like, call, comment, just like I do now in 99. It said comment. I had a comment hotline. It was to my pager. It was to my beeper. Because I was a kid. I was like 11. I was like, no, in 99. Actually, it was like 98. No, it was 98. 98, 99. It was one of them. I know I was young as fuck. I was like 12 or some shit. Something like that. 98, 99. It depends on when I actually dropped it. You know what I'm saying? Because I have been recording it. But I finally finished. Like I did the yellow tape was a sample tape. Then I did the whole CD. Like y'all gonna know, y'all gonna hear about this whole story when it's time to talk about me. But we ain't really talking about me right now. I said all that to say this. It's a lot of niggas that rap right now, and to sort through all of them, you gotta know what type of nigga you is. And me being who I am and how I move around, you know, I only know what's hot from where I be at and the people that I fuck with. You know, that's how I figure out, that's how I find out what's hot in the streets. And right now, what's hot in the streets is let me see. This is what's hot in the streets right now. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if it's just where I be at or what, but it's only right now, what's really making a lot of noise in the city. I know niggas make their own lists and all of that. That's cool. But that's like social media and shit. Like a lot of niggas that I've been seeing on these top 20 lists, I don't know them people and I never seen them before out and about. But it is a few niggas on that list that I bump shoulders with and I see out and about. That's what I know. I know about that part. I don't know about the internet getting behind. Like I'm just now getting to this internet shit, man. Like when I was doing everything, when I started, you know, like I started early before all this shit came out. Like I had missed the whole Black Planet. I missed the whole MySpace era. Like the whole time I was in high school, I wasn't an internet nigga. Like when I had parties and all of that, like it was a face card. It was like, it was no social media. You had to like, it was word of mouth. Like, oh, whose party is it? Then you go. Or where it's at. Then you go. It wasn't like, you know, oh, this flyer looks cool or whatever, however the fuck they get people to come to their parties nowadays. All I'm saying is when it all came down to it, when it all started, I was out there in the streets. Like I'm everywhere. Like, well, that's how I was. Like, you knew me because you seen me somewhere where it was popping and I'm rapping in that bitch or whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, see, I've been doing it for a long time, but what year was it? 07 or 08? The Hottest Rapper Alive tour. It was Gucci Mane, Lil Wayne, and I opened up for them. I like introduced them niggas. Like I'm gonna have to pop up a clip on that. And then it was some niggas that was there. Like I gotta plug my phone in. That concert right there, that show, like that's what I'm trying to say. Like that concert right there, it was that specific concert right there, man. It was some real ass niggas in the building. It was at the Veterans Memorial. Lil Wayne, Gucci Mane was there, Papa Joe, motherfucking every motherfucking, like I'm gonna show you the clip. All the niggas, all the gangsters, pretty much, I guess if you want to say, were all there in the building. Backstage, like Kiko performed. It was a lot of niggas, man. A lot of niggas that performed that night was really, you know what I'm saying? I think ZB performed that night. Either if he didn't perform, he was definitely there on stage. Let me see. Who else was there? It was a lot of niggas that was there, man. I'm gonna pull up the footage. And then, you know what I'm talking about. And then, I think I also, around that same time, because Presidential Entertainment did that, and Headache did that. And then, Presidential, they was doing the Icebreakers, and I performed at the Icebreaker. It was no headliner, it was an Icebreaker, and I was the only performer. And that was in 08. That was in like 08. And I didn't pay to perform or none of that. It was really like, you know, niggas was embracing what's going on. It was just a bunch of real niggas out around that time. And then, oh yeah, so, I don't even know why I brought that shit up. I've been just talking. But, oh yeah, I know about what's hot from the streets, man. Like, I don't get on the internet like I had to get on the internet just recently because a lot of my homies is dropping shit on the internet now. And, like, that was the only way to get it. So, but like I said, a like the first time I downloaded some music from the internet, the first album I ever downloaded from the internet, it was on Spotify, and it was Shotty Maze shit. I had to get that. And then when Vic the Purifier dropped Opioid, I had to get Apple Music for the first time. So Vic the Purifier is the first Apple Music thing I ever got. Then the second Apple Music thing I ever got was Trap Baby Highness. So that's all I got on my Apple Music. I got Vic the Purifier and I got Trap Baby Highness until I explore more, until somebody else tell me what's hot. Then I'm gonna go find it. And then on Spotify, the first thing and the only thing I got on my Spotify is Shotty Maze, Southfield Baby. That's all I got. And everything else is from the street. It's from word of mouth. I mean, that was word of mouth. Like, you know, and that the streets let me know what I gotta listen to. And some other niggas that I be hearing a lot about is the BHE niggas. You know, I've been hearing a lot about them, and I'll be brushing shoulders with some of them. Like, we run into each other, so I know, you know, okay, I can say, yeah. But a lot of them other niggas a lot of these other niggas that niggas think is hot or whatever, you don't never see them dudes. You might see them on the internet, you might see them on social media, but I don't see them where I be at. Not saying that I be, you know, at the places where you gotta be at to be official or nothing. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is when I brush shoulders with the shoulders I be brushing and the conversations I be having right now, them is the names. Then you got B at. He makes a lot of noise. And I brush shoulders with people. You got Mafia. You know, I see a lot of his shit. His shit surfaces a lot. I see his posters around the city, you know. And that's where I be at. I don't know, like I said, you don't have to go where I go to be official, or that's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, I see these people in person. So I know they be out here. A lot of them other niggas, I never seen them before, never heard their name, never heard nobody talking about them. But all of a sudden, they on this list that whoever is, you know, I don't know. I mean, maybe maybe it need to be two separate lists. Maybe it's an internet list, and then it's a in the streets list. But I'm over here. I'm more on this side because I'm not an internet nigga. I never grew up in the internet era. I mean, I did, but I wasn't on it. Just like now. It's two different types of niggas, man. It all depends on, I guess, what you're doing. But in the streets right now, this is what they playing. This is what they playing in the city right now, this week, you know. And I haven't heard too much like you hear about niggas dropping shit and all of that. Oh yeah, let me y'all write it down. Can y'all see that? Yeah, today, all right. This what's in the streets right now. This my little short quick list. This what's going on. Excuse my handwriting. And I write kind of small. Can y'all see that? Damn, y'all can't see that shit. That shit little as fuck. Ain't no way y'all can see that. Let me see. Let me write it bigger. Yeah, y'all can see that a little bit. That right there, Vic the Purifier. Then I've been seeing a lot of Trap Baby. Highness. Trap Baby Highness. I don't know how, is that how you spell that? That's, okay. We got Trap, that shit look like chicken scratch up there. Woo! Alright. So we got Vic the Purifier. That shit's on fire right now. I'm gonna play it too. Trap Baby Highness been going crazy. I be hearing these niggas everywhere I go. One way or another, I'm hearing this Welcome to Columbus song, man. I'm gonna just play that. I'm gonna start with that. Hold up. Let me start with this Welcome to Columbus, because this song right here has been going, and I'm talking about my son and them was playing it on the last show. Then I go to the homie's house. He's playing it when I walk in the house. I mean, I can't deny Welcome to Columbus. Welcome to Columbus. Welcome to Colorado. Welcome to Columbus. BHE. This is it. Oh, my shit ain't connected. Oh, hold up. My shit's supposed to be connected. So I got BHE. Why my shit getting connected? Then it's a lot of be at. He getting a lot of it's just, you know, it's a lot, you know, a lot of activity, man. So you got be at Victor Purifier, Trap Baby Highness, BHE, be at. Then you got Mafia. He's been putting down a lot of stuff. He been putting out a lot. And you see, I'm not biased. I didn't put myself on the list. Because I am who I am, man. This ain't about me. This is not about me. I can do some shit about me anytime. You know? I just wanna educate y'all on this right here is the list. Now, if I'm missing anybody, you tell me. But this is what's going on in the city right now. So I'm gonna play, let me see. Then I'm gonna go through all of these people. I'm gonna go through all of these people's music and let y'all be the judge, you know. But this is what's going on in the streets. I don't even know. I should have brought the list with me. I'm gonna pull the list up. You know what? Or I'm gonna do that later. I'm gonna pull the list up and then I'm gonna see if any of these niggas are on that list. But this is what's you know, this is what's going on. Oh yeah, and then now I can't think of. I'm saying. This is what's going on right now, currently, this week, February 2019. This is what I'm hearing. I mean, I could hop on the gram real quick and see, but I will hop on the gram and then I might add somebody on. And I'm not talking about your past or I'm talking about currently, lately, right now. I ain't talking about last year, the year before that, because if I was to talk about that, then you know, it's gonna be a long story. But this is the list right here. I ain't even lit this yet because I'm so focused right now. Let me connect my Bluetooth back. I don't know why my shit ain't on. Let me connect my shit. I ain't even drunk none of my pop, nothing. What's going on? Let me see. All right, unsuccessful. Why my shit unsuccessful? Hold on. All right, so, and it's a couple other. Ooh, shit. It's a couple other niggas too. I'll get to them too, but I'm just saying currently, right now, this week. And if I'm missing somebody, you go ahead and comment. But I'm gonna play this "Welcome to Columbus" right now while I get the rest of my shit together. Cause I'm telling you, I've been hearing this song all week. And I like this song. This is my shit. I seen them perform this too. And they got a lot of shit. When you go to their page, that's what I'll be looking for. Like, don't give me no one song. Like, when I see what's up there, I want to see, okay, what else you got? So here we go. Let me turn it up. Let me turn this up. This "Welcome to Columbus," BHE.
I'm from Columbus, show 'em all about my bucks. Sour diesel, make him cough up his guts.
If you ain't talking money, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
South Columbus, baby, born on Classic and Parsons. Moved to Southfield, that's where I met all my partners. I was in the sports, I wasn't into the robbing. But when I quit the football team, I started dealing and mobbing. I ain't catch a break until I went off to college. I saw an opportunity, I had to get that shit popping. Linked up with some niggas out there chasing the dollars. And now I'm good in major cities, Detroit, Cali, Chicago.
Woo! I feel him. I'm saying, man, this shit hard. And he repping the city like, nigga, you gotta fuck with it if you from here.
I'm from Columbus, show 'em all about my bucks.
Woo!
Sour diesel, make him cough up his guts.
If you ain't talking money,
shut the fuck up, nigga. Nigga, shut the fuck up. South Columbus, baby.
Born on Casa and
Parsons.
Moved to Southfield, that's where I
Met on my partners.
I was in the sports, I wasn't into the robbing. But when I quit the football team, I started dealing and mobbing. I ain't catch a break until I went off to college. I saw an opportunity, I had to get that shit poppin'. Linked up with some niggas out there chasing the dollars, and now I'm good in major cities, Detroit, Cali, Chicago. I'm an educated felon, guess I got the best of both worlds. Hit her, rent her, friend like I done got the best of both girls. Summertime's West Side, camp out on Glenwood.
Yeah.
Where you at? On Whittier, I'm turning down Linwood. Shit, Boogie, I'm at H. Johnson. I gotta
I'm at H. Johnson,
plays out my mama. But I swear to God on Linwood, I made dollars. My drugs was a answer to them brain problems. Hey, where I'm from, man, they call it the Getty. Bug through the cutie, then I caught that shit like Randy. Start having things come
This
across
shit
the street
hard,
to the
nigga.
bed. Swear it's like a store, niggas buying Zans like candy.
They playing this in the club?
I'm fucking love to show them all about my bucks. Sour diesel, make them cough up his guts.
If you ain't talking money, shut the fuck up.
If you ain't talking money, shut the fuck up.
Eastside of Columbus, bitch, I'm on James. Drop slapping like a bitch and my wrist sick like he lame. And bitch, I'm ballin' like I'm ballin', so shout out to East Hay. Can name any bitch from Pickerington, bet one of us slay. Joey Bosa, bitch, I'm chasing the sack. Colo Tay and Wapton, I threw Snoopy the Mac.
Okay.
Drinking in Atlanta, I got Livy on slap.
Yeah.
Nigga ever want some beef, then bitch, you know where we at. Went to D-Store, put a perk in the
D-Store?
Fiji, nigga.
Come on, man. These niggas talk about my areas, man.
Put down the basketball,
I gotta fuck with it, man.
like I'm Stevie and I got
They
love
talk
for
about my
all
whole
niggas
ground.
throwing L's up for peace.
My whole stomping grounds.
Took a wood to the face, now I'm scummy. If niggas quit the murder gang, then we can get to this money. Out West Hand plays up north and get nutty. The dog fall inside a phantom. Now my double cup money.
I'm from Columbus, show them all about my bucks.
This my shit.
Sour diesel, make him cough up his guts.
If you ain't talking money, shut the fuck up.
If you ain't talking money, shut the fuck up. All right. Yeah, that shit go. Oh yeah, and oh yeah. I gotta put them on here too. I gotta put these guys on here too because their name just came up. I gotta put them on here too, man. First 48. First 48. They name. I be hearing this name all the time. All the time. Where I brush shoulders, I hear this name, man. This is what's going on. This is in the streets, man. This is the streets list. Now what I'm gonna play next? What should I play next off this list? And I'm gonna get their list later and then see if I played anything that they be playing. Cause I don't remember the list like that. All I know is a lot of the niggas on it. Oh, I gotta put this on here too. I gotta put Doobie on here. Yeah, his name. Doobie and Crash. I gotta put them on here. This is what the streets is saying. Doobie and Crash. Crash Minotti. I'm gonna just put Crash because I ain't got enough room on that side of the board. That shit look like chicken scratch up there, man, but this is the list. This is the list. This what's going on currently right now. And then I gotta put this name up here. Shoot 'em. I hear this name all the time. Shoot 'em. Booze. This name is still going. F&E. The Fetty Nation. It's still going. These are the names. So that's the list so far. Who else we talking about in the streets? Oh yeah, Shoddy Mays. That's what they talking about. These are the names. These are the names right here. These are the names that I be seeing. And then I gotta put this name because I be seeing him. I be seeing his stuff and people be talking about it. Pimpin' Pat. Pimpin' Pat is on there. Now these is names that just coming to me. And then now let me go to. So now who I'm gonna go to? Who I'm gonna go to? And this is the current. This is currently what's going on right now in the city, in the streets. These are the names. And then who else? Somebody give me a name if y'all watching. Somebody give me a name, but I'm just going off the names off the top of my head and off of as I'm, saying this. So I'm gonna go. How you say his name? It's Murder. I think it's Murder Joe. Murder Joe. Murder Joe. I think that's it. I think that's it. Let me look it up. Cause I don't want to get it wrong. This is what I be seeing. Yep. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14 people right now. Or 14 different acts. Yeah. That's the list. So far right now. So far right now. In the city. So let me play. Okay, so let me go to the feature of the night because he just dropped a whole project. Vic the Purifier. He just dropped the whole thing. He dropped the whole thing, so we gonna go and listen to his whole thing as much as we can. Try to get some people on the show. Or somebody could tune in, tap in. But this is the list. This is the list right now in the city. Current. This is the current right now list. Off of what I'm seeing right now. A continuation from my show from last night. Get in the camera, nigga.
Oh, man.
I'm over here with, what's your name? Tell them your name. Your Instagram.
Slick.
That's your Instagram?
Super Saiyan Slick.
Okay, so we talking to Super Saiyan Slick and we was about to start this conversation. I was like, fuck it, man, let's roll the cameras. You was watching my show last night. I did my list. And I said my list is from the streets. My list is from the niggas that I see out in the streets, niggas that I bump shoulders with, and I brush by like today. When we was at the basketball game. I seen some niggas that's brushing by them in the streets. Like a lot of niggas I don't know. I never seen you, never heard of you, and now you just one of the greatest from the city all of a sudden. That was what my whole thing was. But I'm like, how can you be that? Maybe you might be one of the greatest internet niggas, or one of the greatest Instagram niggas. But when it comes to this rap shit and this hip hop shit, it all started from the streets. And you couldn't always just be like, oh, I'm a rapper. You can't, like, just how niggas be like, oh, I'm this, I'm that. You can't just do that. Well, you couldn't used to do that with anything. Mm-hmm. Gangs, motherfucking whatever. You can't just be like, oh, I'm this. Like, you got to either have permission or whatever it is. You can't just be like, I'm this, and then it be valid. So, we talking about this whole list thing, this hip-hop, this rap list. Now go back to what you were saying. If you remember. Because I know I just ran it real quick, but I just had to update everybody with what was going on.
No, what I was saying was, like most artists ain't even really qualified to make a list.
Let me get that. So you talking about artists making lists? Because I didn't see artists making lists.
Yeah, I seen artists making lists.
See, because me, I'm an artist, right? And I made a list, but I wasn't making a list like, I'm not even on the list that I put out. Because I didn't feel like that would be fair. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I made my list, and I was being a fan. Right. Like that's what I do a lot of times. Like yeah, I'm an artist too, but I'm a part of the culture. Like it's like a culture, just like anything else. Like if you don't know your history and shit like that, with whatever you claiming and shit, it's more than likely it holds no weight. But like say you claiming whatever, then a nigga tests you on something, right? And you don't know it. It's not as substantial. Right. Just flat out. So like you say rappers shouldn't be qualified to make a list. Well, I think anybody that's a part of the culture if you're a part of it, you know, because you know what I mean by being a part of the culture, right?
Yeah, what I meant by, you know what I'm saying, not qualified is because if you're making a citywide list, if you're not really listening, if you're not in position to be listening to different artists from each side of the town, and you can't have a list and
This
say,
the thing though. This is how you make a list. When it comes to a list, so you can't be biased. You can't be like, oh, this is what I like.
Exactly.
You see, my list came from the streets. It's not about what I like. It's about what is going on. What do you see when you go out and about? Whose posters do you see in the city? When you go in a store, whose CDs is right there? That's what I mean by you in the streets. Like, or when I go to the club, who's in the club? Who's shit playing in the club? Like, that's what I mean. Like, some niggas just got an internet presence. So if you just got an internet presence, I don't think that's not rap, hip hop. Like I was saying, like niggas call, like this music that niggas is doing, like I said, there's two types of rappers. You got rap, which is the origin of it. It comes from the streets. Like niggas is street reporters. And they might be telling a story about some shit they heard, seen, or done. That's the whole basis of rap. So these other niggas that do whatever else it is that they doing, like I said, I don't know where that comes from. But I don't consider everything rap just because a nigga say he rap. Rap is not a lot of shit what's going on. It's music, but I don't know what it is. So when we start talking about rappers, everybody's not a rapper to me. You might be an artist, niggas might be recording artists, but bruh, just like, can anybody just be like, oh, I'm an NFL football player? Can you just say that?
Nope.
No, you can't. So why the fuck would you be able to just be like, I'm a rapper? Just because you rap? Just because I play football, because I play basketball, if I'm not in the league, I just play it. It's like for fun. So now, niggas should be like, oh, I just rap for fun. Because it's really not it's no way only way to really measure if you're a rapper or not is if you dropping shit. Like if you just rap, nigga, and you're not dropping, like my list came from what's current, what niggas is talking about right now for February 2019. I'm not talking about what you did last year or the year before, because if I talk about my past accomplishments, that's a whole different story. But if we talk about right now what's going on, like when I came in here the other day, he was playing BHE, Welcome to Columbus. It was just playing when I walked in. The day before that, my son, my nephews was at my house, and they wanted to play BHE, Welcome to Columbus on the show. That lets me know that song is hot. Because I got a grown man playing it, and I got some young kids playing it, and nobody told them to play it. So that is how I create my list. Just like Vic the Purifier just dropped some shit last week. When you look on social media, everybody is sharing it. Everybody is videotaping themselves listening to it. So that is the streets. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about Doobie's on my list because he did a show and everybody was talking about it. That's the streets. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing to do with no type of mainstream promotion or none of that. This is the streets that's doing this. Crash Minotti. And some of these dudes, I don't know them personally, so that lets you know even more. They making noise because the shit's reaching a lot of ears. So it's all about who's making noise, how many ears is you reaching. That's where a list should come from. Like my list had the F&E niggas on it. I just seen them. They were shooting a video last week in 2019. So it's like, I'm not talking about what niggas did before or their overall history, because if you go by that, then you got to put a bunch of other niggas on the list. If we want to talk about overall history, I mean, there's some niggas that's locked up right now. And when they come home, they'll be on the top of these lists. But you can't put niggas on the list if you're talking about current right now. So that's what the whole thing was about. I mean, I know I might be ranting shit. You ain't even talking back. I just not realized, man, we doing a show. Okay, well, that's cool. You know, it's all right to listen. My hand's getting a little tired. My arm's getting a little tired. I usually have my motherfucking tripod. I ain't got my phone plugged in. Can I get some of that juice right there? That one. I do need my tripod. But yeah, man. But that's another thing. Like, shit, I can't get no juice from that. So let me hear your oh yeah, this is what I wanted to do. Unless you wanted to say something else on what I was saying.
Go ahead.
You want to pull up Molly's list? Because that was the list that got the most attention. You know what I'm saying? Like I forget how many comments he had on that post. Do you know? Well, yeah, that nigga had basically that was something that we had to talk about because I talk about what's going on in the streets, man. That shit had caused a lot of, don't you think so? When he put that list out, a lot of people was talking about it.
Definitely.
Damn, I wish I could plug this in. You want to trade me spots, bro? So then I could,
sure.
Yeah, we could trade. Then I could be closer to this, and then we could talk this way. I could set this right here, probably. Oh yeah, we good. We live. We live. All right. You in the camera? You might want to scoot up just a little bit. Yeah, this is how we do the show, man. Just wherever. See, that's the good thing. See, now, if this shit was out back when, like some of the niggas that we don't talk about no more, if this was out back when a lot of niggas that I know was real active, see, like I said, like, when we was first, not really first doing it, but like, I'll say, let's even just take it back to, what, 15, what is it, 2019? Let's take it back to 05. That's far enough back. Now, you was around. Now, do you think that the niggas that was out in 05 in Columbus, do people still talk about them names today?
You said would they? Or?
Do they? Do they right now? A few of them. How many you think that niggas still talk about today just from 05? Because I know some niggas that's hard as fuck, but you ain't heard nothing from them in a minute. Young Cuddy. I just heard some of his shit lately. Beef is locked up. He'll be home soon. Like, I think, next year? 2020, I think. Shout out to Beef, man. I'm going to have to come see you, man. You know, I've been trying to get my life together and shit. I was trying to come see you, man. I missed the day of the funeral, bro. My motherfucking car was broke down, man. I was on my way. Motherfucking car broke down, bro. I was on my way to the man, to pay my respects, bro. But I'm gonna stop. I'm pretty sure your mom is in the same cemetery as my dad, more than likely, and I'm about to be going out there pretty soon. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna still pay my respects, and I'm gonna be through to see you one way or another, man. But yeah, Beef come home in 2020, I think. So you know, and when he come home, I'm pretty sure he got some flames for niggas. Young Chubbs is from around then, but Trap Baby Highness, he's still making noise. He's on my current list. Victor Purifier's on my current list. Did you hear his joint? His new shit?
Yeah, heard a few songs. I ain't heard the whole thing yet.
What you think about that? Because I did a whole review on the whole project last night.
Yeah,
I listened to the whole thing, top to bottom.
Some fire. Definitely some fire. You know, this content is, you know what I'm saying, more like elevator music.
Elevator music? What you mean?
As far, like, I call it elevator music because it elevates.
Oh, like
elevate.
Music that elevates you. Not elevator music like music that's playing in the elevator. Oh, okay. I was like, damn. Okay, so yeah, so now like with artists like that, like Vic, he's on this side of my spectrum. Like he's one of the rappers that, you know what I'm saying, I consider somebody that is talking, he's a good storyteller, he got a lot of experience, one way or another, you know, he's good with the storytelling. Now comparing that to this other side of rap, like you gotta pull that list. Oh, you got the list right there. Like, okay, yeah, see, he got the list. My bad, I'm just ranting and talking. Okay, Doobie, he's on my list. He's number one on this list. I didn't put my shit in particular order, but I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna write my shit out just to see, because I think my list had like 18 people on it. So Doobie, he's on my list. Bang 3, they not on my list, but, and I never seen them before. See, that was part of my thing. Like I was saying, see, hip hop and rap and shit come from being out, you know, interacting and all of that. Like, that's how people, I mean, now you got this social media, so I guess people don't have to do that as much if they got a strong internet presence. But like I said, the people that's on my list is people that I see out. Like, not niggas that I see on the internet. So, Doobie, he's one on this list, and he's on my list. Then you got Elliot Trent, Bang 3, Crash Roy, Bird the Voice. Crash Minotti is on my list. So I got number 1 and number 6 on my list. C Streets, I know I'm hip to C Streets, but he haven't dropped nothing recently. See, I was talking about current. See, this ain't really, like, by putting that on there, like, I don't even know these other names. I mean, I've heard the names, but like I said, I couldn't tell you what some of these people look like. Let me just go through this whole list real quick. Number 8, Mafia, he's on my list. So I got 1, 2, 3 people out of 9 so far on my list. So I'm 33% of this list so far. You know, Pimpin' Pat's on my list. Shoot 'em Up's on my list. Trap Baby Highness on my list. Babyface Hustlers on my list. Fetty Nation's on my list. B-At's on my list. Out of everybody else on this list. So, okay, so that's like probably 50%. Let me see. One.
Yeah, I agree with the list. I would just have a
Hold on. Hold on, before you start. Because I just want to finish this thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's like 45% of this list. My list is intertwined. So that's not too far off. 45% of this list, okay. All right, because I didn't have the list in front of me, but now I do. Okay, now go with what you were saying. My bad.
Overall, I agree with the list, but I would just have a rearrangement of the numbers.
Now, these numbers are ranking them?
Yes.
Oh, this is the rank. So this is like saying, see, I didn't go that far with my, because it's hard to do that.
That's why I said it.
It's hard to do that. See, I didn't know what this list actually, it just says top 20 artists in Columbus. I didn't know that it was saying this is the order. Yeah, that's even a little wilder. That makes it a little wilder, a little more intricate.
Yeah, that's why.
Because I couldn't agree with it. There's no way I could agree based off of my requirements. Like, I don't know what the requirements are for this list. Do you? What's the requirements?
I believe some quality of music, fans.
It's what?
Quality of music, fans. You know what I'm saying? Internet, success, social media.
Okay, so my point exactly. None of them factors was nothing to do with mine.
None of
them.
The quality of music?
Nope. None of them. Because, see, this is the thing. And that's why I gotta say the list is fucked up. Because it has none of the elements. So what is that genre? That you know what makes something hip hop? You know the 5 elements of hip hop and shit like that?
Break them down to me.
Do you know it? So
I
this
don't
is
believe so. I might. But
so that means, so by you not knowing it, I cannot say that you fuck with hip hop. You fuck with that other shit. I had to say that. Because you don't even know the 5 elements of hip hop. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying like, but my point was, niggas ain't doing what they think they doing. You have your shit is not hip hop at all. Your requirements has nothing to do with hip hop. Your shit was all about social, socially basically. How many fans do they got? What's their social media presence? What else you said? Quality of music, and you said something else. You got 4 elements in your shit.
I wasn't done.
Production, that means beats. My bad, go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought you was done. My bad, go ahead.
Nah, oh yeah. Being a DJ or, hearing different music, different avenues as far as like on the radio, social media,
right,
in the club,
right.
If you're not in those areas frequently, you're not qualified to even make a list.
But all them niggas is not playing in the club though. See, this is the thing. See, so you more on some hip. So this what you more on.
The industry.
You're in the industry. That's the point. My whole show, it says we are not in the street, we in the streets. Yeah. That's my whole basis of my show. That's what I'm trying to say.
But
that shit right there.
On both.
Yeah, that's why that list is 45% accurate in my mind. Now, I'm not gonna say it's accurate as far as, because if you measuring, what are you like the off your measurements? That's why a lot of niggas ain't on that list, because they don't got a big social media presence. Well, what if he has $1 million based off of his sales, but he's not on social media? So you mean to tell me because this nigga over here got 50,000 followers, but he don't got $50,000, he's better than a nigga with $50,000 based off of your recipe?
That's a small portion, bro.
See, all of that shit, but see, when it comes to hip hop, none of that shit, money, all that shit doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. It's all about, nigga, who are you? Who are you when I see you in real life? Like, who are you when around everybody else? Like, who are you? That's what it come from. That's why everybody wasn't allowed to be a rapper back in the day, because it's like, nigga, who the fuck are you?
That's why this ain't back in the day.
It's not. But I ain't talking about, see, this the thing, though. See, niggas change the meanings of things. Like, just like this. When niggas started calling 50, when niggas started calling all 50 a quarter with the weed, there's like, they started calling everything 50. And it wasn't 50, nigga. It was mid. It was 25. But niggas started calling everything 50, so now everybody say they got 50. Just like with the loud shit. Niggas started saying they got loud. It wasn't loud.
You can't just be like, oh, well, that's not how it's supposed to be, so...
It all depends. It depends on what type of nigga are you. It depends on what type of nigga you are, though. Because, see, some niggas, they like, fuck that shit. Fuck what they doing. Nigga, I'm doing me. And those are usually the best artists. You know who the weakest artists usually are? The niggas that be like, oh, what they doing over there? Or I'm going to do that too. That's horrible. But I guess that's what they do in rap. I guess...
Doing everything. It's not just rap.
No, only the weak ones do that. The originals are the originals. You can't never remix them.
It don't matter what you doing, somebody's gonna buy it. You over here, if you selling pencils and they nice pencils and they buying a whole bunch, niggas is talking about it and all that. It's gonna be some niggas over here, like you said, that's just gonna want to do it. Don't matter what it is, selling shoes.
That's
t-shirts.
but see, that's why it's a lot of niggas that fail and shit, right. Because it's a lot of niggas that fail, and it's only when it comes to like I said, if you was a basketball player or football player, niggas can measure you by you claiming that you're that. They like, oh, okay. Like if you was a kid and I was like, play basketball, I'm like, oh, okay, well, who do you play for? If a nigga be like, oh, I don't play for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's like, okay, well, it's not much to your career. You might be nice or whatever, but you ain't doing nothing with it. So it's really not nice. It's horrible for real. That's the worst niggas. The niggas with the most talent, they don't apply it. They think they sweet. They think they too sweet. But you're really trash because you don't even play. Like, that's the thing, like the niggas' way of thinking. I can't stand when people be off to the sideline and they be talking shit like when a sports thing is going on or like a performance is going on and somebody be on the sideline like, oh, they trash. Well, shit, nigga. You ain't even suited up. So I'm better than you. Period. You ain't even on the team. You don't put in no work. So how can you claim and say, oh, I'm the coldest something when you ain't even out there? You might be the coldest undiscovered nigga. What you think?
As far as what you said a lot.
Well, let me just let you have the floor. I'm trying to let me give you a chance to talk. I guess I might be talking too much. Let me calm my nerves. And, what do you want to talk about? Because this is not the first person. Like niggas always do this on the show, but see you doing it a different way. But some niggas come on the show and they just take over like it's their show. So you like, okay, bro, fall back. I know this your show, but I'm a guest on your show. Let me talk. So I'm gonna let you talk. I understand. Can you hear me? No, I know. This, bro. Have you watched any of my episodes of my show?
I've seen a couple clips.
Just clips. See, this is the second season. This is my third episode of my second season. So if you watch the show, then you'll know what you know how I go, how I get down with it. It ain't nothing. I just be going. That's why I made a little talk show, because it's certain things I like to talk about, certain things I don't like to talk about at all. But the name of my show is The Hood's Perspective. Oh, I get the perspective from the niggas I brush shoulders with. And I'm brushing shoulders with you. That's another thing. Like, if I don't see you, there's no way I know you. There's no way I know you. I don't claim that I know people on social media, or I don't be like, oh, that's my nigga. And if I don't know you, I don't know you. It's nothing personal. I just don't know you. I don't know if I'm in the wrong places or if you are. I don't know. Shit. That ain't really my issue. All I am saying is I like to talk about certain things, and this is one thing that we're on the lines of that. Because I didn't know the names of them at first, but MG is one of them. The song with D-Neek, Winning, We Winning. That shit fire. Can you hand me that, please? Can you hand me that case? I could just read them right off of there. Yeah, I think people need to tune in to that. Niggas need to tune in to this. MG, We Winning, Every Man's Sphere, Diamonds Never Sleep, Live and Breathe, Dare Program, Never Down. Basically the whole fucking thing. I'm all the way down to number 10. I said 2 through 9 off top. 12. 2 through 9 and 12 off top is my favorites. So that's damn near the whole CD, right? Nice. I said he got 14 songs. I like 2 through 9 and 12 is my favorites. That's pretty much that's 9 songs out of Them is my favorites. So that's number 14, My Younger Self. That shit crazy. Cause he got a lot of shit that make you think. You know what I'm saying? But this is hip hop. This is hip hop. You know? This is hip hop. So, I mean, this is like all the elements. This is all the elements. And I'm gonna have to get Rick back on. I'm gonna have to educate him a little bit. But he don't give a fuck about hip hop. He left the room and everything. Slick left the room and everything. He don't care about no fucking hip hop. He just want to hear rap music. Which is cool. That's cool. But all I'm saying is, you know, let's define this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of shit don't be fair. A lot of lists and shit don't be fair. Just like when they compare Jordan and LeBron and shit. Like, how can you really do that? They never even played against each other. Or they probably played against each other, but, you know, people so inconsiderate. People don't never want to call me till I'm already doing something. I was supposed to get with him like 3 weeks ago. Every week. Every week for 3 weeks straight, I was supposed to get with him. Every week for 3 weeks straight. And we didn't link. Now I'm busy. And he wants to call my phone. That's not what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to do my little show. And shit, we pretty much wrapping it up. This nigga done left the whole scene, so I don't know if this mean. I don't know what that means. He didn't go use the bathroom or nothing. I hear. Maybe he had to take a call. He didn't. Well, I don't know. Shit, I think I got my point across, but the whole thing was about that list. I didn't have it right next to me last night when I did the other show, but now that I had the list in front of me, 45% of my list is online with his, and then the rest of it, I guess it was 50% hip hop, 50% rap list. I think that's what it was. My list would be an all hip hop street list. That's my list because that's where the shit comes from, and I keep shit, you know, original. Like, I don't remix shit. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't remix meanings of words like people do. But I guess that's what they're doing now. That's how you get where you get. That's how you get what you got. That's where that shit comes from. I guess that's where that shit comes from. So, I'm not going to call it shit because I like, you know, a lot of songs that they play in the club. I mean, you have to have, that's one of the elements of hip hop, actually. And like, well, it's not like club. That's not the name for it, but, you know, MC, being an MC is one of the elements. Being an MC is one of the elements. It's controlling the crowd, master the crowd. So if you got a song that plays in the club and it controls the crowd, then that's one of the elements. I'm gonna update him on that fact. I'm gonna tell him when he gets back over here. When he gets back over here, he's over in the cut right now. He's taking a quick break. And then maybe he'll join back in the discussion pretty soon because he's in the room. He's in the room. And we getting some people watching too, bro. You don't be on the camera? They might be on here because of you. Some motherfuckers on there. There's a few people on there, bro.
How y'all doing?
How y'all doing? But yeah, what I was saying was when you left real quick, I was saying the club element is actually one of the 5 elements of hip hop. It's not club, but it's MC, being an MC, which is controlling master ceremony. So if you got a song playing in the club and everybody going crazy, then you know you're being a master of that ceremony at that moment. So yeah, if you got a song playing in the club, yeah, that's part of it. I mean, you gotta have your shit playing somewhere, you know. But some people see hip hop never really they didn't never really look at the mainstream. I guess because real hip hop niggas is against the other shit. Not saying it's like anybody that's a part of anything. They're against the other side that feel like they didn't put in the work or they don't live up to what we went through to be here. That's just basically what it is. It's like, damn, man, that nigga, he's not, he didn't put in no work. He's not nobody. That's just like with anything. Like, that's just what it is. Man, if you ain't out there, nobody's going to really recognize it. But if you're getting paid, I guess that's the part. See, money was never a part of it either because it all come from the struggle. So that's hip hop, though. That's the hip hop. Now, rap is about money. But hip hop is not about that. Like, that's just like niggas in the streets, too. A lot of niggas don't give a fuck how much money you got or whatever. That's why that's an element. That's a part of it. Like, niggas that's about that shit, they be like, man, I don't give a fuck about his bread. He's a bitch. I'll take his bread. Just like I said, a lot of things niggas wouldn't let you do it. Like with the whole rapping thing, like, if you say you was a rapper, niggas like, oh, let me hear something. And if you spit something and it's whack, most niggas would be like, oh, you trash.
So how do you feel about niggas that be in the streets and be doing all what they talk about, but that shit ain't really that good, and a nigga that don't be in the streets, this shit fire. What you think about that?
It's that nigga's a rapper, that nigga's a real nigga. So I'm gonna listen to the real nigga. Now y'all wanna call me private and everything, like, goddamn, bro, I ain't trying to answer my phone right now. What was I saying, bro? You said, okay, what do I think about them type of niggas? Okay, this the thing about that. Niggas like, the niggas that I listen to, they're not the most lyrical niggas. I listen to some of the most gutter as shit, but that's not the music that I make. You see what I'm saying?
You don't gotta be literal. Lyrical.
Somebody's killing. Like, this is the thing.
I don't really get into, is these niggas lyrical, or is these niggas rap like this?
Well,
if you start playing it, niggas is fucking with it. That I'm more on shit like that.
But see, I don't listen to if a nigga is spitting some shit and it's not. What is he talking about? Like, if he's not talking about nothing, I don't want to sit there and listen to it. There's no reason to listen to it. Like, if this nigga over here,
it gotta be a combination of both. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you can't be talking about nothing at all.
It's a lot of shit that I don't listen to though. I just refuse. It's no point. I want to listen to some shit that does nothing for me at all, unless it's serving a purpose. Like, if it's a hot song, it depends on what the song is about. Like, if a nigga's talking a bunch of gangster shit on a song, right? If a nigga's talking straight gangster 100% on the song, and he's not about that, why would I want to listen to it? What would make me want to listen to it? Why would I? That's just like me hanging with a nigga like that. You talk all this shit, nigga, but then when it's time for some shit to happen, you're a straight bitch. I wouldn't even hang with a person like that talk a bunch of shit and ain't about it. Get that like. You feel me? That's my answer to that. Like, don't try to be something that you're not. That's all. If you are a rapper, don't try to be a gangster rapper just because it sounds good. That's completely corny. That's the corniest shit you could do. Don't be that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about niggas like that. Don't be out here doing this and that, and you're not like, because see, the niggas that's really on it, they don't gotta, it's no act. Like, look at the Tekashi situation. What do you think about that? They say he's snitching and everything now.
think that
took a deal, but they said he snitched on some niggas. He snitched on 3 niggas out of the 6.
that's not really surprising.
So, but do you? Where's the respect in that? What is the point? Exactly. But okay, so what was the point?
Now money. That's what he was doing.
But that's whack.
Yeah.
If you do some shit just to make some money, and then you threw your whole life away just to make some money, that's stupid.
It worked up until a certain point.
How did it work? It was not work. You think it's worth it at the end?
Shit, before he got hemmed up in that robbery shit, he was good.
But that only lasted for, he wasn't even out for a complete year.
It don't matter. He was, other than the
Man,
jail shit.
somebody is tripping, keep calling my phone. Somebody's tripping, keep calling my phone.
You don't even know the number, so you can't even call
I know, but I don't understand why somebody would keep calling me and calling me and calling me like that. Because I'm trying to do my show, but I'm about to log off real quick. I'm about to log off, and then I'm going to see who the fuck this is keep calling my motherfucking phone. Constantly. It better not be a bill collector. If it's a bill collector, I'm cussing their motherfucking ass out. Straight up. I told y'all, when I do my bill collector show, I'm cussing every bill collector out all day. I'm going to just do a show full of cussing the motherfuckers out, man. I don't got it. If it is a bill collector, motherfucker, I don't got it. If you watching this show and I owe you, motherfucker, I don't got it. That's why I'm trying to do a show and make something of my motherfucking self. I don't got it, motherfucker. And if you're calling me about some money or you're calling me for a favor, I can't do it. I don't got shit, man. I'm trying to make something of my motherfucking self. And when I answer this phone, I need to know who the fuck this is.
And this channel name to God.
I'm about to cut off this shit just so I can answer, and I'll be back.
I'm channeling to God.